Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Sydney. So if you watched my last video, I talked about how I was making some huge changes in 2021 to just kind of take some stress off of myself and my business. So that's what I'm going to talk about in this video. Just some little housekeeping things. All my Facebook groups are linked down below, my POSHBOSS HQ group and my new group for 2021, which is my full-time freedom group. And then a lot of people asked me stuff about all the supplies and things that I use, my ring light, my lighting kit, all of that is also linked down in the description box and in the comments. So make sure you check those out. Just some great resources for you and for your business. Okay, so let's talk about some things that I am changing in 2021. So the first thing that I'm doing is downsizing quite a bit. I'm going to be focusing just more on just quality inventory. Not that I don't do that now, but I see myself getting a lot more picky in terms of what I am purchasing to resell, just because I'm gonna be honest, it has never been a goal of mine to have like 20,000 pieces of inventory. It's just not something that appeals to me. I know there are people who sell quantity and you know it works for them. It's just not something that appeals to me. Again, I have developed like multiple streams of income. So if you are just focusing on reselling, then yes, quantity is probably going to be the way to go, just because you have mainly one stream of income. So, you know, if you want to focus on quantity and building your inventory and the number of pieces that you have, then you know, if that's your business model, then that's your business model. Personally, I'm just going to focus on being more selective. This way I just do not have as much stuff everywhere. I have like a storage unit, I have inventory at my house. It's a lot. And I have just a lot of things that I want to do in 2021 where I really just need to cut down significantly on the clutter and the amount of items that I have. So just focusing on quality and being more selective about my inventory is definitely something that I am changing. I also want to start focusing more on my handmade items. This is really how I started selling things online, was handmade items. Back in college, I was working in a boutique. I basically ran the boutique by myself. I was the only person who worked there in terms of the storefront. So I ran the storefront, and I started seeing just the vendors and where we would get certain things from, and people who did handmade items and little gifty type items. And so I started making jewelry and I started selling it, and I would sell it in the store, and then I finally started putting it online and I would sell it online. Then I moved more towards like reselling, you know, things that I would find in thrift stores and stuff. But I really want to get back towards handmade items. It's something that I enjoy. It's something that I really miss doing. You know, definitely doing more with Etsy and seeing if I could grow that, maybe with handmade and some vintage stuff. I do have quite a bit of vintage pieces that I've been kind of stockpiling, trying to figure out what to do with. I don't feel like Poshmark is the best place for them. I'm not saying it's not a place for them, or that there's not a place for vintage on Poshmark, but usually on Etsy you can get just higher price points for things. So if you guys are interested in Etsy or learning about Etsy, definitely leave me a comment down below. If you want to see some videos about that, I can definitely do some and kind of document that journey to help you if you are interested in selling things on Etsy. The next thing I want to focus on is something I talked a little bit about earlier, and that is getting rid of unnecessary clutter. I really just want to completely minimize everything that I own. I don't want a lot of stuff. I've never wanted a lot of stuff. I don't like stuff. It's just getting I'm just getting to that point in my life where I want to travel and do things, and I don't want to be tied down by stuff. It's starting to rain, so you're probably gonna hear the rain. Hopefully it'll lighten up soon, since it is Christmas. But yeah, I want to get rid of all the clutter. I don't want to have to be carrying around a lot of stuff with me or be responsible for a lot of stuff. It's just not something that appeals to me. The next thing that I'm doing is canceling anything that I do not utilize. There are so many things every month that just suck money out of my bank account, and it's not even a lot of money. It's not even about that. It's just about the fact that every time I see the notification that something has drafted money out of my bank account and it's something that I don't use, it's just a really annoying feeling. And so I'm canceling literally everything that I possibly can. I'm probably gonna sound like a crazy person, but I truthfully just do not watch a lot of Netflix. The last thing I watched on Netflix was like The Haunting of Bly Manor back in October. So I just don't watch a lot of Netflix. If I'm watching TV at all, it's either on the news or on something like Shark Tank. I'm just not a TV person. I do watch YouTube videos, mostly a lot of either like vlogs or self-help YouTube videos. I'm just not a huge TV person. And then I grew up watching like actual TV, like cable TV. My mom to this day still has, she has DirecTV. So that's what I grew up watching. And if I do turn on the TV, again, I'm watching Shark Tank or like Friends on Nickelodeon or the news. There's not really any TV shows that I watch regularly anymore. I watched Grey's Anatomy the other day just to see what was going on that, but I can go on abc.com and watch Grey's Anatomy. So canceling Netflix. I do have a membership to the gym, which I haven't been back to since they reopened. I'm just not comfortable going there. I'm just not. Like, I have tried to like justify going, and I can't bring myself to do it. It just doesn't seem like a clean place to go right now. So I'm canceling that. I'm canceling like Ipsy, Birchbox, these little things that I don't even use. I signed up for the Panera coffee subscription, and honestly, Panera's coffee is not very good, so I'm canceling that. All of these things I'm canceling probably add up to be maybe $100 a month, which doesn't sound like a lot of money, but I can take that $100 and go invest it into inventory or something for my business and turn that $100 into $1,000 or more. So when you look at it like that, I'm going to cancel these things and put that money towards something that's actually going to make me money instead of just sucking money out of my bank account. It drives me up the wall. So the next thing I'm changing is next year I am planning to take December off. I talked about this a little bit in my last video, but just the stress and the craziness of this time of year in terms of having to ship things, and every year it just gets worse and worse. I've done this several Christmases and there are always delays, but every year the delays get worse and worse, and this year is just absolutely taking the cake in terms of trying to ship things. I've sent cards to people that they haven't gotten. I've sent packages that the tracking's not updating on, and this time of year is stressful enough anyway. And so next year I'm going to be planning ahead throughout the year to where I can take December off. I will probably sell through the first week of December and then put everything on vacation mode, just because the stress of trying to ship things to people is just not worth it. And next year I do plan on traveling for the holidays. Obviously this year not a lot of people traveling, but I am hoping next year will be different and that we can actually go somewhere for Christmas. Personally, you know, I'm just at the age where I just want to be on a beach somewhere. Like, that's what's important to me. I would rather be somewhere warm and sunny on a beach somewhere, at a resort, in Hawaii, wherever I choose to go. Just posted up in a hotel somewhere eating some good food and with my family and just enjoying Christmas to where I don't have to stress about certain things, just because this year has just been a complete nightmare in terms of trying to ship things to people. So I am going to be working and planning ahead in order to take next December off. It's just not worth it to me. I don't feel like that's leaving money on the table either if I am doing other things throughout the year and implementing other streams of income to supplement for not shipping things during the month of December. So if that's something that you're interested in and things that I'm doing, definitely leave me a comment below and I'll make some more videos about that and that process that I'm going to start taking to plan ahead for that. So just wanted to make this video for you guys. Maybe it will kind of help you to simplify next year and to kind of take some stress out of your life. So thank you guys so much for watching my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a great holiday, and I will see you in the next one.